Good morning, dear children. Let's start today's session. In my previous video, we have discussed about the Great Dividing Range and the Great Barrier Reef. Today, we are going to discuss about the Central Lowlands. So, children, let's get started. It says, the Central Plains extend from Encounter Bay in the south to Gulf of Carpentaria in the north. These plains are divided into three parts. First one is the Murray-Darling Basin, then Lake Erie Basin, then the Carpentarian Lowlands. First of all, let us see what is the space of Central Lowlands in the map of Australia. If we are just taking a very rough estimate, so you can see over here, let me draw it and show it to you. This is a very rough diagram, students. Okay, just see it and watch it carefully. I'm not drawing the entire part. I am basically drawing the eastern side. Clear? So it is saying that the Central Plains extend from Encounter Bay in the south. So where is this Encounter Bay? If you look to your map, which is there, in page number 123, there is no number given over here. So let me show it to you. This side. Okay. Now in this map, you will notice that from this particular area, there is a flow of a river. That is Murray and Darling. Clear? Like this way. Now, this entire area is known as Encounter Bay. It is known as what? It is known as Encounter Bay. So, Central Plains extend from Encounter Bay into in the south to Gulf of Carpentaria in north. If you are talking about over here, okay, this particular place, I will be drawing it once again so that it is clear for you people. There is one, a rough quadrilateral like this way, and there is our Gulf of Carpentaria. Okay, so this entire Central Lowlands, it extends from Encounter Bay in the south to the Gulf of Carpentaria in north. Okay, that is only the meaning, that is only the explanation. Now we have studied that this entire Central Lowlands is again divided into three parts. Okay, what are those? The Murray-Darling Basin, the Lake Erie Basin, and the Carpentarian Lowland. Now, let's study one by one. The Murray-Darling Basin is a rich agricultural area. It gets its ample water supply from the rivers. Murray, together with its tributaries Darling and Murrumbidgee, drains nearly the whole of southeast Australia. This particular direction is basically what? It is southeast. Okay, so here is your river Murray. Okay, this one, it is somewhat going like this way. So this one is river Murray. Okay, and the just upper one, I have not drawn it very precisely, means like this way. This one is river Murrumbidgee. Okay, this one is river Murrumbidgee. Alright, so this basically is responsible for the entire drainage system of Southeast Australia. Clear? Now, the rivers Darling and Murray are snow-fed rivers originating from Southern Alps. Southern Alps is also known as what? Australian Alps. So where it is? Here it is, right here in corner. This side. It will be not basically touching the river. Alright, it is just here along the coastline. So it is known as what? It is known as Southern Alps, or it is also known as what? Australian Alps. Okay, now Lake Erie Basin is a vast saucer-shaped area of inland drainage. Now, what is saucer? Let me draw it over here and show you. Remember something? Is it similar to something? It looks like what? It looks like saucer. Clear? So it is, the shape is basically like a saucer shape. Alright. Now, it is a dry area and many rivers disappear here without reaching the sea. Now the term has come again, the inland drainage. Now it is your responsibility to find out what is inland drainage, because we have discussed this inland drainage topic numerous times. Okay, so I hope you people remember that what is inland drainage. Now we are coming to the third topic, that is the Carpathian lowland. What this Carpathian lowland has to say, just see it. It is drained by the river Flinders and river Mitchell. They are separated from Lake Erie Basin to Berkeley Tableland and Swillen Range. Alright, that is the name which you need to remember. Clear? Now C is the Western Plateau. It occupies the western half of the continent. It is composed of sandstone and limestone, which rise in a horizontal layers over the igneous rocks. Just simply read it down and start underlining it and by heart it simultaneously. Then, the plateau slopes eastward to the central lowlands and southwards to the Nullarbor Plain. Now students, you need to do only one thing. In this page itself, 124, there is map of Australia with physical features, that is figure 9.8. If it is clearly visible to you, this particular map. So what you need to do is, whatever explanation of these physical features has been given in the verbal form, you can do it one thing, that you can read it out and you can look to the map also, and this will help you for your better understanding. Clear? Now, the Hounslow Range, the McDonald Range near Alice Spring and Musgrave Ranges are some important mountain ranges in Western Plateau. Now, if the question comes, name some important ranges in Western Plateau, so these three names we have to write. What are those? The Hounslow Range, the McDonald Range and the Musgrave Ranges. Three names. Important, important, very important. Learn it, read it, by heart it. Clear? And don't forget to underline and give it a star mark to it. Then, some of the major deserts in this region are Gibson, the Great Sandy Desert and the Great Victoria Desert. Three deserts name is given. What are those? Gibson, Great Sandy and Victoria Desert. Again, three name important. Underline it, learn it, by heart it. Then another important features of plateau is a huge mass of single rock called Ayers Rock. It is incorporated within McDonald Range and it is known as Uluru. Okay, so this is the name basically of an Ayers Rock. You can see it 124 page itself, figure 9.7. This is the particular image of this Ayers Rock, which is also known as what? Uluru. Clear? Now, the next topic is the coastal plains. In general, the western plateaus drops steeply to the sea, giving rise to an even coastline and with few inlets, except in the northeast. Here, the sea is shallower and there are good harbors, Darwin, Witham and Derby. These are the two names which is very important. Please do underline it and learn it. Clear? Coming towards the next page, the Nullarbor Plain is the coastal plain located towards the south of Western Plateau. It is a vast plain along the southern coast of Australia. Simply, whatever is important thing, simply just underline it and try to memorize it. Now we are coming towards, we can say, one important discussion point of view, a topic known as what? The Great Artesian Basin. This Great Artesian Basin is a very important topic of this particular chapter. So we are going to see why is it so. First of all, we are going to read it and we will be seeing its explanation simultaneously. It is situated mainly in the state of Queensland and New South Wales. Now simply go to the political division of Australia map. See where is Queensland and where is New South Wales. Clear? There you are going to find the Great Artesian Basin. It is important for irrigation purpose and is a major source of groundwater supply. Clear? Important? Again, very important. An artesian basin is a flat land. Here, the artesian wells are dug down where basin of permeable rock such as chalk lies between two impermeable layers. The impermeable layer does not allow water to go through and the water gets collected. If the water level is high, the water will gush out like a fountain. Now, there is one thing which you need to know about this artesian basin. First of all, it is saying it is a basin where a permeable rock lies between two impermeable layers. Now, what is permeable and what is impermeable? The term is given permeable and the second one is impermeable. Two words. First one, permeable, P-O-R-O-U-S, porous. Impermeable, non-porous. Are you able to understand what is porous and non-porous? Let me give you another set of example of permeable and impermeable. Allow substances to go through it. Impermeable, do not allow. Same thing. Substances to go through it. You want more clear explanation? Again, same thing. Which can absorb this one, which cannot absorb. Now I think so this entire thing is clear to you. Means permeable means what? Permeable means a porous which allows the substances to go through it and which is having the capacity to absorb things. That becomes what? That becomes permeable. Now when we are talking about impermeable means it do not allows substances to go through it which cannot absorb, not having capacity to absorb. Okay, so how this artesian well is constructed? This permeable membrane or this permeable layer is kept between two impermeable layers. Why? Let's know it. Now, if you see the diagram which is given of structure of an artesian basin showing an artesian well, figure 9.10, means I am indicating this particular diagram. Okay, if you are seeing this, what conclusion you can take out? Simple thing. Saucer shaped. Okay, then this is basically the surface. Okay, now there is one layer like this manner, then in between there is the layer of water, then again there is a layer of impermeable layer and there is one layer of superficial soil. Okay, and there is one pipe from this side and one pipe directly to this side. Now this is looking a little bit messy. Okay, no problem. We have one solution for that. What we need to do is we need to highlight it a little bit so that there is no confusion in it. What I will do is the layer of water basically is this layer of water. Okay, so the confusion goes away. This pipe will be here in the water. Okay, first of all this one. Then here, if you are seeing, basically this is the permeable layer which I have indicated with blue in color. Okay, and in this only, whenever rainwater will fall, it will be absorbed by this permeable layer, so that the impermeable layer is this one, then impermeable layer both are impermeable layer, and the colors in the blue color shaded area, that is permeable layer. Now what will happen, since impermeable layer is having the capacity not to absorb anything, so what will happen in this blue color shading area, whenever the water will be absorbed, the water will remain intact in its own position. Okay, it will not go anywhere and it will not absorb by anything else. Why? Because it is already been protected by the layers of two impermeable layer. Alright, now what will happen when a hole will be dug, or when this pipeline is been situated, is been there right now, when it will go down, the water will come out like a gushing fountain. How it will look? Just see it over here, figure 9.9. The artesian well. Understood? So this is the diagram and this is the representation. Clear? So it becomes easy for you to understand what is artesian well, what is the structure of artesian well, what is the basic type of basically the construction of artesian well. Alright. Now there are some favorable conditions which should be kept in mind in order to dig an artesian well. These points are very easy. Okay, you just need to learn it, and it is very easy in terms of understanding also. What it is being saying, the aquifer should be saucer shaped so that the water moves downward in its upper in the action of gravity. If you are seeing its shape, it is almost like a saucer. Okay, then there should be layer of porous rock between two layers of non-porous. Porous, permeable, non-porous, impermeable. Okay, then the layers of porous rock should be exposed at the surface of the ground to enable the surface water to grow in. If you can see in the surface also, it is already being exposed. Clear? Then there should be adequate rain to supply groundwater. If there is a heavy rainfall or something like that, it will, it will have a good amount of water present in it. Simple. Then use of artesian well. The artesian well water is pure as it is free from pollution. But these water may be highly charged with chemicals. The largest artesian basin in eastern Australia is measuring about 2,000 kilometers from Gulf of Carpentaria to Darling River in south. Now just look into your map. Where is Gulf of Carpentaria? Look to your map. Where is the Darling River? Okay, where is the Darling River? Clear? Hence, it is not of much of use of agriculture. However, it is good for cattle rearing. Means what? Since what happens that since this water is highly chemically charged. Okay, how it is highly chemically charged? See, whenever rainwater, excuse me, whenever rainwater is coming, alright, whenever the rainwater is coming, it is basically either it could be an acid rain or the rain is coming from the polluted area. So what basically happens, there is chemical present in it. You know it, SO2, NO2, clear. So this is the reason why it is chemically charged. If this water is coming from agriculture area, clear, if this water is coming from agriculture area, you know that in agricultural field, pesticides and chemicals, other things are also, you know, sprayed. So these chemicals is getting mixed with what? These water. So what is happening, that it is not fit for drinking and it is not fit for agriculture, but it is useful for animal rearing. In animal rearing, what will happen? You know, in animal rearing means taking care of animals, washing these animals. Okay, that thing is being done. That is the thing. Simple, very simple, not that much difficult. Now we are coming to the last topic of this particular chapter, that is Rift Valley of Australia. You just need to know it, what it is. It is situated in the South Australia. It is a long valley with steep walls and small plains within it. Lake Torrens, St. Vincent, Gulf of Spencer are the parts of Rift Valley, and they are popular tourist attraction. You just need to know these names, these places, that's it. Okay, nothing that much more, means it is nothing that much complicated, clear. So it will be very easy for you to read also, it will be very easy for you to learn and understand also. Alright, now as we know that we have completed this Australia chapter. Now what is your work? Your work is just to revise what it is being taught in my both previous videos. Okay, just revise it, watch it once again. If there is any confusion, it will be, you know, it will be cleared to you. Alright, if there is any confusion, if I think that whatever is the point of explanation which is being not done properly, don't worry, in revision classes this chapter will be revised again. Alright, first of all let us see what else we have to do with this chapter. We are coming towards the exercise portion. As you can see that there are tick the correct option, fill in the blanks, explain the following terms, answer in brief. Apart from this, there is one important thing that we need to do, that is the practice of map work. What you need to do in map work, first of all, come to page number 128. Here you are going to find practice map of Australia. Okay, you just need to do the Xerox copy. One Xerox copy is sufficient. Okay, in the next session I will be providing you with the entire details of map work. Okay, entire thing, all, either I will give you 15 names or 20 names. Okay, all these 15 names and 20 names will be discussed, it will be marked, and it will be shown how to mark it. Still there are many people, the paper correction is already going on, as you also know, but I have observed that many of your map work is still not correct. The way of marking the name is still very untidy work in map work. Clear? So again, for this semester, again I will be showing you the correct manner to mark and name the places in the map work. What you need to do is, first of all, especially in exercise work, that is tick the correct option and fill in the blanks, do it on your own in your book. When I will be providing you the question answers and the exercise portions in your PDF form, you are going to download it and you are going to match your answers, especially of tick the correct option and fill in the blanks from what I have given to your book. And explain the following terms and answer in brief, that will be provided, the question answers will be provided by my side. Okay, so students, I hope you have enjoyed the class. You have been able to follow what is being taught in the class. Till then, have a nice day. Thank you.